Why would God put me into a nursing program, get me through all these months, allow me to sacrifice time with my family, allow me to be feeling overwhelmed just to get to the end and not pass my NCLEX? So the last time I posted a video, your girl was in nursing school. It feels so good right now to be making this video as a whole new nurse. So those of you who don't know, I graduated nursing school October 27th, 2023. And I took my NCLEX December 27th of 2023. I started my nursing role January 29th of 2024. And that's why I've been MIA on YouTube, okay? Because your girl been focused, okay? Your girl been focused. And I passed on the first try. And as you can tell by the title, I passed with 150 questions. And we gonna get into all of that, all right? It was definitely on my heart to make this video because I know how it was for me being in nursing school and me studying for the NCLEX. I would watch so many videos on like what people did, what people didn't do. These little tips I'm gonna give you of what I did is like, that's all you need to do. Like, I'm dead serious. So let's get into it. My school came with ATI. And for some reason, I was just tired of ATI. I'm not gonna lie. I was tired of ATI. We did it during school, and just studying ATI after school was just like so boring. Like, I just could not stay focused. It just was just, I don't know. I just was actually tired of ATI. I'm not gonna hold you. So I did do a little bit of ATI, but that wasn't like my full source. But I did do like a little bit of questions here and there. You know, that's because that's what I had, and that's what they said was good to pass NCLEX. But one of my friends, she did purchase Archer Review for me, and I did use that. So majority of the time I was using Archer, and I would like do ATI here and there, but like nothing really big. I can't really say ATI helped me, and I can't really say it didn't because I really didn't take ATI too serious because, like I said, it was boring. It would just make me tired. The moment I get an ATI, I would just get sleepy. So I don't know. But she did purchase Archer Review. A lot of videos I watch, people praise Archer, people praise UWorld, and I just wanted to see what it was about. So I was like, girl, let me get Archer. I did Archer. I loved it compared to ATI. Can I say Archer helped me? Being honest, I don't know. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. But I'm not gonna say it didn't help me. I would say that it kind of like prepared me to see like how the questions may be worded, maybe. I don't know. So if you took your NCLEX and you didn't pass in the first try, that's okay, because after watching this video, you will be passing. Okay, so who cares? Dust yourself off because you are about to pass, okay? And if you're watching this video and it's your first time, listen, this is what I'm going to tell you to do. Okay, the number one thing that you need to do right now, do practice questions, and you need to study your rationale. When you do your practice questions, whatever you get wrong, or even if you get them right, make you some notes and study your rationales. That's exactly what I did. I'm not even gonna lie. I did make some flashcards. So like, I will do practice questions every single day, and whatever I get wrong, I will write them down like in a little notebook, and then like certain definitions, like I'll make on like flashcards. And even questions that I did get right, but I feel like I wasn't that confident, I will still write it down. So honestly, just write every question down, okay? That's it. If you're not comfortable with the question and you guess the answer, write it down and study your rationales every single day, okay? And you gotta be dedicated to studying. People want to call you up because you're done with school. Oh, let's do this. You can't do it. You got to study. You have to be doing your questions every single day. Now, I'm not gonna say you should overdo it. You should give yourself a little break. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself a little break. You just got done with school. You're not even thinking about doing all of this. But I would say I would probably do like 85 questions a day. Like some days I'll do 85, some days I'll do 50, some days I'll do 30. Like every day I was not doing the same amount of questions. I'm gonna be honest, because at the end of the day, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, and I work. I was working. But when I used to be at work, I used to be in the bathroom with my little Archer app, because when you do get Archer, you can download the app and you can do questions on the go. So that was kind of good too. And that's one thing I didn't really like about ATI, because like you had to like log in and all that. I don't got time for all that. But like Archer, you download the app and you can do your questions on the go. Make sure you give it your best and you are doing your questions every chance that you get, okay? And even if you're not doing your questions on your Saturday and Sunday, you can actually just go over your rationales, go over your flashcards, try to retain the information as much as possible. As time was going, you know, December is getting here. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I am so nervous. I don't know if I'm going to pass this test. I don't feel confident. And the reason why I didn't feel confident, because when I used to take the questions on Archer, I would do horrible. Okay? I'm not even going to hold you. I did horrible. So Archer has this thing where you can, 85 questions that you do. I think it's 85. Yeah, they give you like 85 questions. And when you get done, it'll let you know if you're borderline, if you're, you know, good, if you're poor, if you're excellent. It lets you know at the end where you at. And if you are borderline or poor, it'll like basically letting you know like you're not ready for the NCLEX. So when I was watching these videos on YouTube, everybody would say, oh, make sure that you're, you know, you're getting a good score on whatever it's called, because I can't remember exactly what it was called, but make sure you're getting a good score, because if not, you're not ready. And I'm just like, I ain't ready. You ain't ready. I think the very first one I took, I had got a 50%, and that was like okay, because I'm like, that was the very first one I took. I didn't even go over nothing on Archer. I just took it to see where I was at. But then like the next one I took, I think I got like a 40. And then like the next one I took, I think I got like a 30. And right then and there, I'm like, you know what? I don't know this stuff. I don't know this stuff. I'm not going to pass. Like, this is just, I'm going to go in this exam and I'm going to play myself. I'm not going to pass at all. Like, every video I watched just made me feel like I was not going to pass, because everybody was doing so good on theirs. And here I am over here in the red, getting poor, not doing good at all. I'm just like, why I can't be ready? Okay, like, why I can't say I'm ready? Like, none of the things I was doing was saying I was ready. So I'm just like, whatever. But I was still doing questions. And that's when I would kind of like go to like ATI just to see like, okay, what I'll get on ATI versus Archer. And ATI, again, was just very boring to me. I just didn't like ATI for some reason. Like, it just made me sleepy. So I just like, you know, I'm doing ATI. I will continue to do questions and do questions and do questions. And after a while, like, I started doing a little better. But when I go back to take the actual exam, I didn't know that they only give you like 3 attempts. And like I said, I failed all of them. And it's like, girl, what? And you studying every day and you getting this low, or you definitely not ready for the NCLEX. That's just how I feel. So I just feel like I was not ready. And I just remember it like once December got here. I scheduled my exam for December 27th. Once it got here, I'm just like, I just can't do this. But I still was just like, not changing my date, because I'm like, I want to start exactly January 29th. If I fail, I'm not going to be able to start. And if I fail, people are going to know. And not saying that I was doing this so people wouldn't think like, oh, she failed. But at the end of the day, I didn't give anyone like my date. Like, no one knew exactly like when I was taking my exam, but they knew I was starting January 29th. So I kind of feel like if I didn't start on January 29th, they would know I didn't pass. That leads me to my second tip. Trust in God. For real. What do I need to do to pass this NCLEX? And I'm telling you, for real, what you need to do is trust in God. For one, I didn't even think I was going to get into the nursing program. And I did. I didn't know if I was going to get through nursing school. And I did. Why would God put me into a nursing program, get me through all these months, allow me to sacrifice time with my family, allow me to be feeling overwhelmed, just to get to the end and not pass my NCLEX? Like, why would he set me up like that? Because those of you who don't know, like, nursing was not like a dream of mine. It wasn't like, oh my God, I really want to be a nurse. It just kind of like fell in my lap. And we'll get into other videos about that. But it kind of like just fell in my lap. So I'm just like, okay, God, I had a real conversation. Because when I pray with God, like, it's real. Like, that's my boy, okay? That is the man. Like, I talk to him all the time. So I went to him. And with my prayer, like, Lord, like, you got me through this far. You have to get me through this NCLEX. You have to get me. And I want to pass the very first time. Yes, I know I can not pass and take it again, but I don't want to do all that. Because I sacrificed so much time away from my family. I'm tired. I'm tired. Okay? I'm so tired. And I just feel like if I would have had failed the first time, I don't even know if I would have had the energy to keep studying to take it a second time. I had to pray, and I said, God, you know what? I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like changing my date, but I'm really trying to have faith in myself, but it's just, I don't know, something is just not there. So it's like December 15th at this point, and it's like, okay, girl, your test, December 27th, you gonna keep it or you gonna change it? I'm like, I don't know. I'm listening to my sermons, you know, I'm still doing my questions every single day. I'm still doing what I need to do on my end. You know, as that was going on, my professor, like, she still had us like in this little Google Classroom, and like she would update us about like everyone that's passing, and I'm like seeing everyone that's passing. I'm like, wow, like we literally just graduate together. If they can do it, why I can't do it? If they can do it, I can do it. So I'm just like, maybe I should keep my date. And I still feel like I should have had change it because I did not feel ready. According to Archer, I was not ready for that NCLEX. But it was just something inside me that said, don't change it. Don't change your date. And that brings me to my third. You have to believe in yourself, okay? You have to believe in yourself. If you're constantly doubting yourself, constantly telling yourself that you're not going to pass, constantly putting fear into your heart, fear into your mind, you're not going to pass. I just had to reverse what I was saying to myself, like, oh my God, I'm not ready. You're doing questions every single day, nonstop. Why would you not pass? Archer ain't God. Archer is not the real NCLEX. That's just like something to prepare you for the NCLEX. You cannot put all your faith into Archer and believe what this little app is telling you. You have to believe in yourself and you have to show up for yourself. So that's what I did. That's what I told myself. That's what I did. And yes, it helped listening to gospel music. It helped me listening to sermons. It helped me reading the Bible, reading scriptures. Like, it helped. So this is deeper. Like, preparing for the NCLEX, I can't tell y'all, oh yeah, get this book, do that, do that. No, you have to do the inner work. And the inner work is having faith. And if you're watching this and you don't believe in God, I mean, I honestly don't know what to tell you. You may just need to click off because I don't know. Because all this is from God. Like, He helped me believe in myself. It was just something that just came like, listen, girl, you got this. You got this. Like, I feel like He was talking to me. You got this. You got this. Whatever fear you have, get rid of it. You got this. And whoever's watching this video, get rid of that fear because you got this. The day of my exam, y'all, I did a good prayer. As I was driving to the exam, I did listen to gospel music the whole entire time. And I told Lord, you taking this test, okay? And I just was like, Lord, please just be with me every step of the way. Each question, let me take my time and answer it the right way. But I really need to pass the first try. That's all I kept saying. Like, Lord, I need to pass the first try. Going to the exam, you guys, sit down. I'm like, you got this. I kept talking to myself the whole entire time. You got this. You got this. Very first question, I didn't even know. Didn't even know. Second question, don't know. I think I'll probably feel confident with like the fourth, fifth question. I don't know. But I kid you not, you guys, I didn't know nothing. I don't know what y'all thought I was about to say. I'm not even gonna sit here and say, oh my God, it was so easy. You know, it was like really good. Archer really helped. Like, no. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. No, I didn't know nothing on the exam. I probably knew like 2 questions and feel confident with. And I got 150 questions. So of course, after I passed 85 questions, I thought I failed. After I passed 85 questions because when my professor was, you know, letting everybody know, like, oh, so-and-so passed. They passed at, like, what, 80 questions? 80, 85 questions? So once I passed the 80s, I'm like, oh, my God, I failed. And then I started getting a headache. I'm just like, oh, my God, like, this, I don't even know at this point. So I just kept praying. I'm like, Lord, you know what? You're taking this test. Let me see what you got. Okay? Let me see what you got because you taking this test, not me, because I don't know nothing. Get to 150 questions. I just remember taking the little headphones off, walking out of there, about to cry. I did not feel confident. When I say I had like the biggest headache, I didn't feel confident. This is the thing. I didn't feel confident in passing, but I didn't really know what to feel. All I knew is that I put all my faith into God. But I'm just like, you know what, Lord, at the end of the day, you got me this far. Why would you allow me to fail and allow me to be stressed out, allow me to have all this anxiety? And when we're stressed and we have anxiety and we're fearful, that's not from God. That's not from God. So I'm like, this is not what he want his daughter to be feeling. So even though I still had the faith, I'm at work, I'm just like, okay, you know, whatever, trying to keep my mind off things. And I just remember after those hours that you were able to get your results, y'all, when I saw pass, when I opened up my results and saw pass, I'm like, y'all, I cried. I cried like somebody had died. Okay, that's how I cried. I cried like I just got some bad news. I cried so freaking hard, like gagging, like like ugly, like the ugly cry. I cried so hard, so long. I got on my knees. Like, I feel like I'm about to cry now. Just thinking about the moment. I got on my knees. I'm like, Lord, thank you. Thank you. All I kept saying was thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I kept saying. Because I couldn't believe it. All I could say is like, Lord, thank you so, so much. Like, that was like one of the happiest moments of my life. And the reason why it was one of the happiest moments of my life, because it was something that I actually worked hard for. It was something I put the time in for. And it was just something that allowed me to realize if you put the time in it, you go to God for everything. You tell him what you want, what you need. He is going to supply it. Okay? He's never lacking. He's never lacking. He is going to supply whatever you need. I did not know nothing on the exam, and I passed with 150 questions. There's no easy way of what you should be doing. You have to make sure that you put the time in. And whatever you put the time in, or whatever you do, God will always meet you halfway. Always meet you halfway. I had came across one video and it had said, if the questions start getting easy, oh, you're doing bad. Y'all, when I say, I'm not gonna lie, although some of the stuff I didn't know, because I did have like stuff I didn't study. Well, I studied for I studied for everything, but the stuff that I had on my exam wasn't like the main focus of what I studied for, okay? But the questions were getting easy. At the end, they started getting easy. I'm like, oh my God. The lady said if they started getting easy, you failed. You can't believe none of those people. Nobody know nothing. Okay? Nobody know nothing. Everybody just giving their experience of what they did and was like, nobody know. They didn't make the exam. What you have to do is worry about yourself. As long as you put the time in, you put in the hours in, you're good. Okay? You're good. That's it. You're good. So you have to go in there feeling confident. You can't go in there with mad anxiety. So find something that calms you down. Do something that's going to calm you down. Listen to some gospel music that's going to go into your spirit, make you feel good. Do what works for you. But at the end of the day, you got to believe in the men above, and you have to believe in yourself, and you have to put the time in. Once you do all of that, put the time in, put the work in, believe in God, everything is yours. Anything is yours. Whatever you want is yours. And who's ever watching this video, you're going to pass. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you got this far, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video.